Mr. President, I rise today to speak in support of a bipartisan amendment that I've introduced along with the senior senator from California that would enable Arizona and California and other drought-stricken states to store more water in hydroelectric dams. As everyone knows, water is a controversial issue in the West. Arizona and California have long been at odds on a number of water-related issues, particularly the very long-running Supreme Court case on the Colorado River. However, recognizing the importance of wisely managing water in the West is something that we can all agree on and look for ways to cooperate on. Today, I'm glad to introduce, along with Senator Feinstein from California, one of these helpful management provisions to better use existing dams in our drought-stricken states. These dams are critical to the management of the West, and we've got to store water, obviously, in dry times. The western U.S. relies on dams to produce clean, renewable hydropower as well, also to deliver drinking water to growing cities, to irrigate fields. But because they are large and expensive, these dams, and increasingly difficult to have built, it's imperative that we make the most of those that we have already. In a bill introduced last year, Senator Feinstein included a pilot program to allow the updating of how flood control operations are conducted at many dams. This very helpful provision allows the use of modern forecasting tools and better records of hydrology to reevaluate the flood control operations in order to create additional water storage space. Increased storage space would allow more water to be kept behind the dams, allowing more hydropower to be produced exactly when it's needed. This amendment simply expands on Senator Feinstein's proposal, broadening the scope to all drought-stricken states, not just California, and increasing the number of projects in the pilot program, and allowing more types of facilities to opt into this pilot program. This is a common sense amendment. It will help us make the most of the capacity that we have to store water and to produce hydropower, and I would urge its adoption. With that, I yield back.